Hey, this is Alexander V, and welcome to How to Make an SEO-Friendly Website Even If You Have Tried Everything. In a moment, I'm going to show you the 5 essentials of a rankable site that you absolutely need in order to be able to save time and money on on-page and off-page SEO, even if you have spent tons of time and energy trying to figure things out and figuring out, why is my website not ranking? Okay, number 1, loading speed. Your site has to load fast. Otherwise, if it's not loading within 3 seconds, then you're going to lose tons of users. You're going to lose nearly your entire user base. Ideally, the goal that you want is to keep your website loading within less than 3 seconds, and you want to aim to be even shorter because Google sure does not like websites that load slow, because you know what they're doing at the end of the day? They're giving the people what they want, which is fresh and interesting content. And you sure don't want fresh and interesting content which loads slow, do you? Number 2, HTML code. No matter what a website is programmed in, it has to be converted to HTML because that's what the browser reads. You see, in order for Google's database of search results to be as huge as it is, the way that they position websites is they use finicky little things called spiders. And spiders are given only so much time in order to interpret and read a website before they go, oh, next. This is known as crawl budget. If the HTML of a page is not fully rendered by the time that the spider has exhausted its crawl budget, then I can guarantee you that some of the SEO that you do on page on your website is not going to mean jack. Number 3, mobile friendliness. 54% of America's web traffic today comes from mobile devices, smartphones, tablets, what have you. So make sure that your website is easy to use and very clean on a mobile layout, because when Google scans your website, it scans the mobile version of your website. This is known as mobile first indexing. Number 4, metadata. Use an editor that does not force your title to be less than 57 characters and your description to be less than 160 characters, because that really limits the number of keywords you can put in them. Number 5, heading tags. Structure is everything. Nothing else matters. Tell Google how your content is structured, or else they won't know jack. You know those big headings that go before paragraphs? You have to put special tags called H1s, H2s, H3s, H4s in order to even tell Google that they're headings. All right, now I'm going to talk about a particularly bad experience about a platform that is not SEO friendly, which is ClickFunnels. Now, I have a great deal of respect for Russell Brunson as a marketer. He has created a really great platform for entrepreneurs to thrive, but if you want to make an SEO friendly website, I don't know if this is still the case, but at least a year ago when I stopped using them, ClickFunnels was not SEO friendly. The only way you could put in heading tags is through HTML code, and even then, the HTML code is not properly rendered. It doesn't get deployed into the web page by the time that the Google spider has exhausted its crawl budget. You know how to solve this problem? Select a better platform. And I'm going to talk to you about 6 different platforms that I've tested. I can tell you which ones are more SEO friendly and which ones are not. And this part of the video is not sponsored by, but it is brought to you by the letters www. Yes, the World Wide Web. And those W's are the first letters of the following 3 platforms. WordPress, the gold standard of web design, which has existed for almost 20 years. There are 2 flavors. The first of them is WordPress.com, where they host it for you. WordPress is very SEO friendly. They meet all the 5 requirements. But WordPress.com kind of limits you as to how nice and clean you can design your website. What's the solution? Upgrade to the open source WordPress. The only caveat to that is, in order to make sure that your WordPress website meets all the 5 requirements, you have to have quite a bit of tech and hosting knowledge, because some web hosts are not as good as others. Weebly. They're a bit like ClickFunnels, but they're a bit more SEO friendly. That being said, you have to have some add-ons in order to be able to put in the heading tags. And even then, it's not exactly the best coded website builder in the world. Wix, you can do SEO on Wix, but the trouble is their platform is very technically flawed and it does not meet the Google Webmaster Guidelines, even after a few years of trying to make their platform more SEO friendly. And now, the next set of platforms is brought to you by the letters GGG, GoDaddy. I don't like their platform. Very limited as to how you can design your website, and they have practically next to none of the 5 elements of SEO friendliness. Google Sites is pretty good, but their layout design is pretty limited because personally, I think Google Sites is better if you are designing like a personal vanity website or something as an auxiliary for your main website. GroovePage is my favorite. Not only is it very SEO friendly and really fast loading, but if you're a marketer and you want to be able to spend less time and put less work into designing the website so they can put more time into marketing your product and making money, I think GroovePages is the best solution because it was designed from the ground up by marketers for marketers. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you more about how to implement the necessary elements in order for your website to rank. Now that I've gone over all of this stuff, I'm interested to hear if you've had any particularly bad experiences on SEO ranking. Like, no matter how much you throw at a website, it's just not going to rank. And it could be because it could be based on one of these platforms. So if you have an experience like this, comment below. All right. If you like this video, subscribe for more Marketer's Secret Toolbox, as I'm going to share with you secrets and best practices from years of in the trenches work in the marketing industry. All right. See you on the next video.